Yes, and guys, welcome back to my channel. So a bit of a different video today. We're back in our hometown Weston-super-Mare, and it's the first time me and James have both been back here together in over 3 years. We thought it would be a brilliant opportunity to throw a UK client meetup. So one of the biggest goals we set ourselves this year at Team Built was to create more of a community with our clients. So every single one of our clients who have come to us have the same goal in mind. They're trying to become the best version of themselves, and it's important for them to understand they're not on this journey alone. So today we're throwing a client meetup. We've got a few of the guys coming down. There's going to be competitions, giveaways, some learning, and a chance for you guys to get some perspectives on what it's like to work with us as well. So really excited to bring this one to you guys. Let's get this event underway.
We wanted to make sure we didn't go half measures with the actual training tutorial breakdowns. We see a lot of coaches will literally just do videos of them doing squat patterns or whatever it may be. If you dive into your programs now, you can see full exercise breakdowns on pretty much every single level. We are going to fill out even more as well.
No emphasis might be if you're in the gym, you click it, 3-minute video pops out, and it's fucking done. I want you guys to learn as hard as you can, because you will have a lot more.
Yeah.
You get cracked for this.
Yeah, who wants to go first? Any volunteers?
Everything's gonna be alright.
27. So for me, I can go below parallel. Some people won't be able to. They may be up here, but that's fine. And that's why, same as anything on like a leg press or whatever it may be, like you'll see some people laughing at someone because they're not getting their knees back to their chest. And the reality is that you may get to a point where your pelvis is coming off the pad. If you put in your knees any deeper, it's just going to load up your pelvis and your lower back as well, and your spine.
Yeah, it's fine to run range of motion. And when you're setting up any movement as well, a lot of people just grab the bar and they actually think where they're going to be in that lowest position. And the lowest position is where you want to make sure you're actually comfortable in. So like when I'm setting up my bench, I know my hands are going to be here when I'm tight. So if I was going to grab out here or here, obviously when I come down I'm going to be in a position that's not comfortable for me. Where you're at the top doesn't really matter. It's when you're in this tight position, especially if you jump on like a Smith machine or something like that. People will literally jump on it, they won't line it up, okay, this is where the bar is going to sit where I'm lowest. And then they pull it down and they're up here, and they don't understand why they can't get that connection. So make sure before you do it, okay, this is where I'm going to be lined up, and then grab the bar in that position.
And it's also important to remember that if Sam was to hold it, go back down. If Sam was to hold it a little bit too far out or a little bit too far in, the forceps coming down from the bar is going to be crossing through both those joints at positions that aren't going to be comfortable with him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you can hold your hand with the elbow joint.
Yeah, see, the best position to be in is to have your hand in line with your elbow. So if it's over here, you have any twists, the force is still going to run down that line there, and it's just going to put your joints at risk of being injured. And it might not be a problem now, but in 5-10 years time, after repetitively doing that, it's the same with the injury Sam was talking about by setting bench up rolls.
So how would you guys describe your knowledge towards training and nutrition now compared to when you first started with us?
Yeah, I just think just keep learning things. And yeah, nutrition was a big one for me, where it's like eating the right things and like the right carbs at the right time. I just had like a goal before, and it didn't matter when or where. I never trained progressively before. I was just like
the same way.
literally like full sets and like after like 30 now, I've got 20 on.
Now your guys' strength has gone through the fucking roof, hasn't it? So,
And for nutrition wise as well, cutting. We've tried to cut before, we just lost all our muscle weight. That was it, it was like that to the start.
Has working with us affected you in any other way other than the change in physique?
Yep, so I feel like I have a much better relationship with food. I'm much more educated on nutrition and what I need for my body, and I'm far more confident in the gym, and my form on the movements is much better.
Yeah, we've been working quite closely on the form stuff. I think with Gillian as well, the relationship with food thing, I think it's the biggest thing that you've overcome. Gillian's someone who works away a hell of a lot, so one of the biggest challenges for us, and the physique that she's holding as well. She's built this while she's been all over the country. But I think one of the biggest challenges we had is just making sure she can manage work events while she's away, which are literally every weekend.
but the proof is in the pudding. She can do it. So she's done so well with that. How has the progress that you've made since being with us compared to the progress that you were making beforehand?
Beforehand, I had no motivation at all to keep going. Now I have nothing but motivation to keep going, which is great. Diet-wise, I have a bit better understanding of what to aim for each day. In the gym, I really went out and didn't really, just a lot of the time, winged it, and now I know.
Proper plan in place.
Yeah, proper
What
plan
do you
in
think's
place.
driven that motivation up?
Tracking everything, tracking my lifts, tracking my food, and making sure I have a goal in place, a daily goal to make a long-term
So
monthly
you
goal.
can actually see progress daily as well.
Yeah,
So
progress as
whether that be on the scale, whether that be your training progression, you can just see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing that people kind of wait for motivation. Motivation won't always be there, but I think when you're actually seeing results, it's a lot easier to be motivated. I think. That's why if you're in the gym and you're just giving it, a couple of weeks in and you're not seeing the results that you want to see, or a couple of months in, it would be quite easy to drop off. But having a proper plan in place can obviously skip that phase as well, I think. Okay, so the winning team is Ollie and Gillian. That wasn't just a win. Gillian got 50 reps of her body weight.
Fucking hell.
So she doubled almost the top score. And then the runners up was Chenna and Jordan. We've obviously, how long have we been coaching now? Almost 2 years. We started coaching. It's been an absolute journey, and you guys have all been a fucking huge part of it. It's nice seeing the community we built, to be honest.
So the start of this year is when I thought I'd take the leap into a new year, new me. Coming from, so you have years of in the gym, you think you know everything. The best thing to do is ask for help, and joining Built by Board Twins, that's just brought a whole new me out. I couldn't think of anything else I want to do.
Yeah, definitely happy the progress has been made. It's been really good. Sort of visual changes as well as mental. It's been spot on over the last sort of 6 months.
Obviously, before I started with Board Twins, I trained myself for like years and was never really getting to where I needed to be with like my physique. Obviously, then since starting with them, I've learned a lot about nutrition and training, and my physique in like 9 weeks changed massively. So I was training for years and years and years and not really seeing much change, and the change was like instant. And now I've got like a much better understanding. I can now like take that on myself and carry that on to better my physique again.
Listen guys, so that is a wrap for our first ever client meet. So a successful meet in my opinion. We obviously had the competitions, the giveaways, created some strong relationships with all our clients, and hopefully this has given you guys a bit of an insight to kind of what we do behind the scenes at Built by Board Twins. Obviously we produce the transformations, we work with these guys one-to-one. We're all about bringing everyone together and creating that community as well. So there's obviously this, we do the Zoom calls every month, we've got the group chat that everyone's very active in, and we're just trying to build an active community. Because like I said, these guys are all on the same journey together. We want to bringing them together and showing them that they're not on this journey alone. But yeah, it's been pretty overwhelming today to kind of see everyone together and see what we've built. Never would we have thought 2 years ago that we'd be in this kind of position now. So yeah, it's been fucking awesome, man. And I think this is just a UK meet as well. We're global online coaching, so we've got clients, huge community in Australia, America, Canada. So the fact that we've been able to get such a cool, amazing large group of people together in the UK alone, it's just unbelievable. And to come to our hometown as well. 100%. So here's to more growth. We'll see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this, then make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more just like this, then make sure you subscribe as well. But thank you for watching. We appreciate you all.